In this question, we're asked to set up the mathematical expression, but not actually do the math to solve this problem. It says, a military jet cruising at an altitude of 12 kilometers and a speed of 2,400 kilometers per hour burns fuel at a rate of 84.4 liters per minute. How would you calculate the amount of fuel the jet consumes on a 500 kilometer mission? So this is essentially what we want to determine. And this is going to be a multi-step problem in order to convert units. Questions similar to this will come up in chemistry, although we won't do anything exactly like this. Learning the methodology is very, very useful. So let's see what we're starting with. Sometimes determining what we're starting with can be challenging. In this case, we know that the jet flew 500 kilometers. So we're starting with kilometers for how far the jet flew. In order to find out how much fuel it burned, we want to convert kilometers. So I'm essentially setting up a plan of attack here. We want to convert kilometers to hours because we know how fast it travels, 2,400 kilometers per hour. So we can figure out how many hours it traveled to go 500 kilometers. Obviously, it's going to be less than 1 hour. Then we want to convert hours to minutes because our rate of fuel consumption is in liters per minute. Once we have minutes, we can convert it to liters of the fuel. So we want to convert the kilometers of the trip to hours, then to minutes, then to liters of fuel. In order to do each of these conversions, we need an equality. Well, we have an equality between kilometers and hours. In 1 hour, this jet will go 2,400 kilometers because it moves at 2,400 kilometers an hour. Said another way, the unit on the top, 2,400 kilometers, equals 1 hour. One of the unit on the bottom because it's per 1 hour or per hour. Hours and minutes. We know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes because there are 60 minutes in an hour. And then minutes and liters of fuel. Well, this jet uses 84.4 liters in 1 minute. Again, the unit on the top, 84.4 liters, equals 1 minute because it's per 1 minute. So this is your equality. Now starting with your 500 kilometers times. The first conversion is kilometers to hours. We have hours and 2,400 kilometers. We want kilometers to cancel out. So we put 2,400 kilometers on the bottom, 1 hour on the top. Times, for the next conversion, we want to go from hours to minutes. We have hours on the top, so we want our 1 hour on the bottom, and our 60 minutes on the top. And then for the last conversion, we want to get minutes to cancel out. So we want to go from minutes to liters of fuel. So we put the 1 minute on the bottom and the 84.4 liters of fuel on the top. To solve this mathematically, we multiply by the top, divide by the bottom, multiply by the top, divide by the bottom, multiply by the top, divide by the bottom. However, for this question, you are not asked to solve this mathematically. You can simply enter this expression into ALEX. Said another way, just set up the math. Although you will not solve problems exactly like this in chemistry courses, while you're learning the chemistry material, you will use this methodology many times, so it is worth learning this methodology.